Aloha, this is Terrance from Mr. Ink Plus with another ink saving tip. We have many customers come into our store and maybe ask for an inkjet refill kit because they remember commercials in the past. You've seen them. Someone goes in a commercial, has an inkjet cartridge, puts some ink in, sticks it in, puts it in the printer, prints. Now, it ain't that easy. And if it were that easy, you'd be seeing refill kits all over the place. And part of the problem is the cartridge. Okay, most people do not have the time or patience to bother refilling their own ink cartridge. I'm going to give you an example. With the HP cartridges, they're supposedly one of the easier ones to refill because inside is a sponge. Sponge absorbs the liquid and filters it through the print head. Sounds easy, right? Not actually, and the reason is because these cartridges have print heads built onto it. You have circuits here, print heads here. Even if you fill this up properly, doesn't mean it'll work. You may have a circuit error problem. Or worse off, let's say you fill it up properly, stop printing, you have streaks in your print. Now the reason for the streaks, you have a burned out print head. So again, you just wasted ink. Okay, another problem that what you're gonna find is that sometimes you're going to put too much ink in here, all the ink will start dripping out because the sponge was designed to hold only specific amount of ink. Okay, what we found is only about 30% of the people that buy these kits can actually refill their own. The other ones normally will just buy it and toss it and go back buying cartridges. We had one gentleman that came in, said, I'm a RC plane fanatic. I make RC planes, I'm good with my hands, I can do this. He bought a kit, and what happened? Came back a few days later, bought a cartridge. He said, I can't do it. Okay, another trick that all these printer companies are doing so you can't refill the cartridge, example is Canon. The older Canon cartridges looks easy to refill. It actually was. Okay, people will fill this up, put it in, print. Okay, their newer technology cartridges, if you notice, look similar, but they put a chip on it now. Now, the purpose of the chip, so you can't refill. So even if you refill this successfully, put it in, your printer will still say, change your ink cartridge is empty and won't print. Okay, another company that also does similar is Epson. Epson pioneered the chips. Okay, this is an Epson cartridge. If you fill this up properly, still won't print. Why? Because it has a chip. Now you may find chip resetters on the internet for some of these cartridges, but the companies are trying to be one step ahead of everyone. Whenever they design new resetters for these chips or new chips, Epson would actually come out with another generation chip to counter you. Okay, so it's a cat and mouse game. Everyone's trying to take your money to have you buy their ink. Okay, as you can see, refill kits, 30% of people can do it. The rest just stay with buying compatibles or remanufactured ones. Now, if you have any questions about this subject or any other ink saving tips, please feel free to call me Terrance at Mr. Ink Plus at 526-2465. And don't forget to visit our website at mrinkplus.com. Thank you and aloha.